Hey yo, what up, man? This Clubhouse Savage, man. We gonna drop some Clubhouse audio for y'all, man. If your first time here to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel. It's a new channel, man. Hey, this is a subsidy of Black Savage Entertainment. This is Mr. Savage himself. So make sure you subscribe to this new channel, man. I got some exclusive content for y'all, man. I got Wack 100. He's reacting to Lil Boosie's paperwork from when he got picked up for the gun charges in California. The paperwork was released. Now, let's just say Lil Boosie did a little too much talking. Now, Wack 100 is giving his reaction to the paperwork and trying to assess whether Boosie snitched or not during his interrogation with the police. Now, his initial contact with law enforcement, Lil Boosie kind of said too much, where he kind of threw some guns on his security. Now, if the security is licensed, cool. If the security is not licensed, then Lil Boosie may be considered a snitch. So I'm gonna play this audio, man. I'm gonna let y'all form your own opinion, man. Like I said before, this is Clubhouse Savage. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and turn your notification bell on. But let's get to that content.
They got his when they pulled him over statements.
You talking about the Dago shit?
Yes.
Oh, this why he want to make friends with BG.
Yes, Wack. You listen, yo, Wack. This shit is bad work. I mean, can we? Hey, yo, we need somebody. Sunshine, you want to?
We gotta make sure the work right though.
I'm gonna send it to you though. I'm gonna send it to you. They already. It's up top, so I'm gonna send it to you too. This shit is crazy. Like, just his statement alone is crazy.
What he's saying on the statement?
It's right when they pull him over. So right when they pull him over, like I said, I want you to hear it read because he's just talking
Where Danny
too much.
at? Or where Danny?
Yeah, we need one of our good readers to read it to Wack.
Where Danny get the list?
They might just screenshot it and blow it up. That's
So Sunshine just read it to everybody. Sunshine just read it to us right now. And
Okay.
Sunshine, you here?
Which one is Sunshine? I know her name, but I can't remember her voice.
Come on,
Sunshine.
Sunshine did a good job, though.
Sunshine.
Grab the audio.
No, I know her name. For some reason, I always forget her name.
You want me to read it again? Or you want
replay the audio?
Double, you know Wack don't want to hear
Double. Double just said Double's a good reader. Wack just said Double's a good reader. Go ahead, Double. Read this shit for us real quick, man.
Double, use the white boy voice, Double.
I got you.
Use that long crime voice you use, man.
Statement of Torrance Hatch suspect. At around 17 hours, I over his arrest. Before I could begin speaking with him, Hatch stated, "The guns were in the bag." Hatch went on to say, when the officer asked him if he had any weapons, Hatch said, "No." Hatch went on to say, "I don't carry any weapons." Hatch wanted to know what he was being charged with, and I told him everyone was being charged for weapons violations. Hatch said, "That driver works for the promoter at the Phantom. He's just a driver." I asked Hatch for his name, and Hatch said, "If you're charging me, the only thing I'm going to give you is my name." I told Hatch that was fine, and he confirmed his name and date of birth. Hatch repeatedly told me this is a bad charge. Before I could read Hatch his Miranda rights, he went on to tell me he had 2 guns, and they flew out here from Atlanta. I told Hatch I wanted to read him his rights. I started to admonish Hatch when he interrupted me to ask what he was being charged with. I told Hatch he was being charged with gun possession. Hatch raised his voice and said, "The guns were in the bag." Hatch said, "You're reading me a false charge." I attempted to admonish Hatch a second time, and he continued to state, "The guns were in his bag." He interrupted me again as he repeated, "The guns were in his bag. The marijuana was in my hand," Hatch said. "The gun was not on the seat." It was clear to me Hatch was not listening to me as I tried to read the Miranda admonishment. Hatch watched me he wanted me to view the body-worn camera footage before I charged him with anything. I told Hatch he was already charged. Hatch continued to make unsolicited, voluntary statements. He insisted the guns came out of his bag. He insisted the guns came out of the bag that was on Mr. Johnson's shoulder. I told Hatch I hear what he is saying, but in order for me to speak with him about what we know, I would have to read him his rights. Hatch continued to tell me the guns were in Mr. Johnson's bag, and there was nothing on the seat at all. Hatch told us they stopped all of the time, and the guns were in his bag. Hatch told me on the seat. Hatch told me she, Miss Officer Vassarello, went in his, Mr. Johnson's, bag and pulled out the guns. Hatch spoke about flying with the guns and claiming them at the airport. I told Hatch I could not arrest him if the guns were in the bag, and Hatch agreed. But in this case, the gun was not in the bag. I told Hatch I could explain it to him, but I need to admonish him first. Hatch requested I get the officer and ask her about it. We told him we already did that. Hatch continued to raise his voice and repeated, the guns are always in his bag, and he carries them to protect me. At this point, it was clear Hatch was not going to allow me to admonish him. So I told Hatch the interview was over. I got up and I told Hatch I would review the body-worn camera footage. Hatch said thank you. Hatch continued to speak about the guns, and I did not ask him any question about possession. I told Hatch I would be reviewing the video footage. Hatch calmed down for a while as he continued to tell me the guns were in the bag. And during the traffic stop, he confirmed with his security that both guns were in the bag. Prior to exiting the interview room, Detective Williams placed a photo on the table. Detective Williams told Hatch this was why he was here at police headquarters. The photo was posted on Instagram, and in the photo, Hatch was standing at the video shoot wearing the same clothes, and you could clearly see a black Glock-style handgun tucked in the back of his waistband. Detective Williams said, "That's a gun." And Hatch said he knew it was a gun, and they put it there for the video shoot. I told Hatch that was why I wanted to talk to him, because I already spoke with his security, and the stories aren't matching up. Hatch began making more unsolicited, voluntary statements about the gun. Hatch stated they gave him the gun, and he had to put it in his back pocket. He was only there for about 30 minutes, and he gave it back to his security guard. I did not ask Hatch any questions about the video shoot or the gun that was in the photo. I told Hatch I was going to put him in the back of the police car and check the video footage. So we're going on to the next page. It's zoomed in. So it might be a different document. For the firearm. In this instance, it was his security guard. In Exhibit 2A, clip of Hatch's statement in custody, Hatch repeatedly attempted to shift the blame to his security guard, while Hatch falsely claimed that both firearms were found in the security guard's bag and not on the seat. He did admit that he had to put that firearm on there for the video. As shown below, the firearm was found on the seat between the Hatch and his security guard. During the clip, Hatch also admitted that there was a marijuana smell in the car and that he was rolling a blunt. Hatch poses a danger to the community, and specifically to witnesses and evidence. The United States is extremely concerned about witness intimidation. After he was interviewed by detectives, Hatch was returned to a parked police vehicle, and his security guard was in an adjoining police vehicle. Hatch was heard yelling and berating his security guard for telling the police that the gun was on the, and then it cuts off. And that's the end of that.
Yo, they got the security's statement.
Clubhouse Savage.
That's what I'm waiting on, because I want to see what he said. I want to know what he said.
Yeah, we need that. I don't know.
Now we need security statement. If his statement is out, the security statement got to be accessible.
That's a fact, Wack. And
Right.
Wack, they put him in a trick bag, though, I think, Wack, because you see how they already had the evidence of the CI working with the photo already, and he was just.
No, but see, they didn't put him in the trick bag. The CI is the San Diego Crip nigga we exposed over there in Rockstar Room, right? Because he already told on some other niggas prior, right? But he put himself in the trick bag because, nigga, you doing too much talking anyway.
That's right. You gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you shut the fuck up. You're in jail. You're not talking your way out of jail. You can either bail your way out of jail or tell your way out of jail. Let them read your Miranda rights. Then take it where you take it. See what they got, call you legal. In this situation, he's telling them the guns was in my security bag. Only thing I'm concerned with is they saying the statements from the security ain't lining up.
The police saying that the gun was on the seat.
And they said that him and his security statements weren't adding up. There were two different stories. That's what he read right now too.
Stories, because if the security is saying that ain't my guns because you ain't got the proper security, you ain't got a security that's able to have a pistol. But then they saying they flew him out of here from somewhere else, right?
Right.
Is that what I heard?
Yep, and they checked it on the plane and everything.
So did they check one or did they check two? Did they find, I'm hearing two guns, right?
It sounds like two guns, Wack. It definitely sounds like there's two.
Sound like two guns.
Yep.
And I'm just guesstimating. I'm thinking the security is claiming his gun, right? And what the police is trying to tell this nigga, let us read your Miranda rights, homie. We're going to tell you what's happening. We got a CI who, on live, showed you had a gun. Your security's claiming his gun. Boosie trying to say he put his gun on me for the video shoot. But yet there's two guns found in the car. Whether they was both in the bag, one in the bag, one on the seat, it's two guns, right? If the security is claiming one gun and you putting both guns on the security, at that point you tell it. If it's two guns in question and the security claiming both guns, then he ain't telling. It's my security guns. I hire security, they armed, they're here to protect me. So it's gonna come down to that security guard statements.
But
Definitely.
hey, Wack, in the event of security, ain't they supposed to have the paperwork to say I'm security? Here go all my licenses when the cops stop them. If they was real security.
Bro, you missing the point. That's somebody got a license for something because they checked a gun or guns onto the plane.
That's a fact. Right. They have to have record of them checking it on the plane.
Somebody got a license for something. And we know it ain't Boosie. Now it's coming down to, did the security check one gun or two guns to the plane? Did they come over here with one? Boosie picked up another? Somebody picked up another? What they're saying is, and I think this is what they getting to, when he say it ain't adding up, security gonna say that's my gun. I'm licensed to carry. Well, who gun is this? Security gonna dumb me up. Right? Security probably claiming his gun and probably ain't saying who gun the other one is one way or another. I'm giving the security benefit of the doubt. Security could be saying that's my gun. I never seen that gun. I don't know who gun that is. So if Boosie is saying both the guns are my security and the security is saying that's my gun, I don't know who gun that is, the security is doing what he's supposed to do. Nigga don't never claim nothing that you ain't supposed to claim. Don't nobody claim it. Let them people do what they gonna do. Boosie is adamant of saying both the guns are the security. And if the security's only claiming one, because he can only legally carry one. At that point, that make Boosie a rat. Only at that point. But we can't finalize that again. We can't finalize that until we see the statements of the security guard.
Yep.
That's
Yo,
bang, you with me?
I'm definitely.
Bang, T-Cuz in here? Yo.
T-Cuz right next to you, Wack.
Right now, like we need the security guards' statements.
What up, Wack?
Because the security guard, you saw what I'm saying, T-Cuz? We need the security guard statement to see what that is. If the security guard is only claiming one gun, because he's licensed to have one gun, he's saying, yo, that's my gun. That gun right there is registered to me. Here go my paperwork. Well, what about the other gun? I ain't never seen that gun. Right? And Boosie turned around and he's saying both those guns was in his bag. They his guns. At that point, he telling. If the security say both of them is my gun, and Boosie saying those are my security guns, Boosie ain't doing no telling. He just simply letting them know that's my security guns. But if that security only claiming one and claiming he don't know nothing about the other one, what Boosie doing ain't right.
We need the security guard statements.
We need the security guard statements.
Yeah. See what he's saying.
And am I wrong? Isn't it wrong for the security at any point to say, here, you can use my gun for your video shoot, being a licensed firearm?
Yeah, you ain't supposed to do none of that. And Boosie did too much talking because now he didn't kill this defense of even saying it was a prop gun.
That's what I said.
Right.
That's what I
That's
said
what I
right
said,
there.
Wack. I said he could have said it was a prop gun, but he talked too damn.
Now you didn't identify it is in fact the real gun. Like, and see, that's what I mean by just because a nigga then went to jail and did some time, don't mean he's seasoned with A to Z. A to Z means you know how to handle any situation, any predicament. It's obvious either Boosie then forgot or the fear factor kicked in if the security guard statements don't, line up with Boosie. Nigga just don't want to go back. What a nigga was willing to do at 25, he may not be willing to do at 40. It's real talk. So,
but if he ain't willing to do it at 40, he got to move better than he was moving in.
I know that, like you know. We both know that. That's what we both know. But these niggas be, and it's bad timing because I'm giving a nigga a fair shot. I know the nigga. I'm a street nigga. Is it looking in his favor right now? Any of us that did time, I think we can all agree he did too much talking.
Way too much.
Regardless, but we can't pin the other thing on him until we see the security guard statements and Charleston White finna wear his ass out.
Yeah, Wack, and that's what I said.
Charleston finna take this shit and run to the moon with it. Cause he already just did I'm sending your ass to jail. He finna take this shit and have a field day with it. I can see all Boosie, all you rat motherfucker. You just like me. Yeah. Yeah, Boosie, you just like me, but you in disguise. See, I tell a nigga. Tell a nigga, yeah. I'ma send you to jail. See, Boosie, you wanna send a nigga to jail and don't nobody know. Yeah. Yeah, Boosie, me and you alike together. Yeah. Boosie featuring Charleston Wright. Two rats, no dope fiends. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I think we can make a hit. Charleston finna wear Boosie ass out. Now, Boosie, don't get mad at me. I'm giving you a fair share.
Clubhouse Savage.
Then we definitely said everything Wack saying. We definitely
Motherfucking work. You got my word, we going to get that work. We going to get the work because we on a mission to clear you or flame your ass up.
Exposers is on it.
The exposers are here to do justice to the information that needs to be exposed. Good, bad.
He and the Matrix got a phone call, one of the other team. But that's exactly what we said, team. We definitely said exactly what Wack's saying. He definitely talked too much. We can all agree on that. We definitely know that. But it's a thin line between him ratting and him just telling on his security because he was in the right to. That was his security shit. So.
Yo, it's Clubhouse Savage, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. That y'all agree with Wack 100's assessment of the situation. How do y'all feel about Lil Boosie possibly could be telling on his bodyguard? Now, the bodyguard and Lil Boosie were traveling together, so if they traveled and flew the firearms in, they would have documentations, or TSA would have documentations of that firearm being checked. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. I rock with Lil Boosie, man, so I don't know. There's a slippery slope. He definitely did a little too much talking. Anytime you come in contact with law enforcement, just shut your mouth. Worst case scenario, they give you a bail, you bond out, then you fight it from there. It makes no sense giving police more information than they already know. Police, they rely heavily on your cooperation and the information that you tell them. So if you don't tell them any information, they have to work a little harder to get evidence on you or to prove the charges that they're filing against you. So moral of the story is keep your mouth closed when coming in contact with law enforcement. So let me know what y'all think, man. If you made it this far in the video, this is my first upload on this channel. This is Clubhouse Savage. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Turn your notification bell on. I will be posting a lot of Clubhouse content on this channel. I'm trying to get it up, so y'all can help me out by subscribing and giving this video a like. So yeah, man, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. We gonna keep things going, man. We gonna keep things interesting on this side, man. So yeah, man, stay tuned. Peace.